We are back here with the Arizona Cardinals franchise. Surprisingly, we are 2-4 on the season, here to face the 1-4 Los Angeles Chargers. I'm currently recording this on a Sunday night. Kyler Murray still balled out versus the Dolphins today, despite Call of Duty coming out. Very surprising, but typically this is whenever Call of Duty did come out, and he actually signed an exclusive deal with them in real life, which is surprising that he's still performing well. So I guess he got his fill in with the early access. But Trey Benson still on IR here. Big problem for us. Out for 2 more weeks. Really sucks. Do we have a bye week after this? I think we do. James Conner wasn't bad, but he's just not Trey Benson in these past couple games. Honestly, Zay Jones outperforming Marvin Harrison. Big surprise. He's been actually a huge help ever since he's come off suspension for his PED use. And then Marvin Harrison Jr., he's been great for the deep ball. Trey McBride, he's hit or miss. Either he balls out or he just drops all the passes. Defensively here, Budda Baker's amazing. Max Melton, though, in the last episode, if you didn't stick around till the very end, I moved him to backup safety because I always see Hall out there playing backup safety. So the safety plays in rotation. He is great at tackling. He is awful in man coverage. He blows coverage so often. So Elijah Jones really isn't that bad. Never seen Clark or Thomas, but Sean Murphy-Bunting we have there. Definitely need to draft a DB in the offseason and a linebacker. My linebackers are very weak. And then offensively, Kyler Murray, please complete a pass within 5 yards. Would be very, very useful. But again, here to face the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't really think I'm going to need to move into anything else. I think the rest of the video just explains itself on how bad I'm about to perform. But we're going to edit the uniforms here. Let's do the color rush, come out in the all blacks. First and 10 for the Los Angeles Chargers. Probably going to go over the middle here. He has way too much time rolling out of the pocket. Checking down to J.K. Dobbins. Second down and 5. Got a second down and 5 here. It's going to be a run play. No, it's going to be play action. He's going over the middle. That was my zone. Josh Palmer down the middle. Huge gain. First and 10. And then we got a third down and 3. Just don't let the drags underneath. What did I just say? Kyrus Barnes is on J.K. Dobbins, and he's going to run it all the way in Chargers 7-0 start. First and 10, we're running play action just like the Chargers, and Zay Jones is going to be wide open. We just talked about him. He's been a beast for us ever since he's came back, and he already starts us out with a big play. First and 10, we're going to hand this off here on the stretch. James Conner, lead blocker out in front. Great block, but I guess it's not enough still. First and 10. Third down and 6. Let's see what we got here over the top. No, I just threw it way too late. That was my fault. 4th and 6. I'll just take my field goal here. And it is up, on the way, and good by Prater. 7-3 start. First and 10. Let's see what we have here. He's going over the corner. Tip drill, tip drill. What the hell are you doing? Oh my gosh. Sorry for getting that mad about it. Max Melton, this is why I moved you. Perfect position. Tip drill. Nice coverage by Elijah Jones. Look at this. Grab it. Why are you staring at it, Max Melton? What are you... Dude, grab it. What are you doing? He's literally looking right up at it. Grab the tip drill. We got second down and 10. Who is on Hayden Hurst? Obviously nobody. Budda Baker can't even cover Josh Palmer. First and 10. Second down and 4. Let's see what we got. It's not a screen. I thought it was going to be. Step up on that. Elijah Jones. Nice coverage once again. 3rd and 4. Third down and 4. Just don't let anything over the middle here. That looks covered. Get him on the inside. Bad throw at the feet. Elijah Jones once again in coverage. 4th and 4. They will punt in their opponent's territory. Second and 10. We got a play action here. What are we going to set up? Is square? No, that's my fault. That's my fault. I saw him coming back. I just threw it way too late. That's 100% my fault. Tareeb Steele with the pick. And we got a 1st and 10 running a blitz here. J.K. Dobbins stopped in the backfield by Kazir White as it is 2nd and 12. Second down and 12, sending a blitz once again. What is that? Sean Murphy-Bunting in coverage, 3rd and 2. And we got a 3rd down and 2. J.K. Dobbins is going to get there, and he fumbles the ball. We have it? No, they have it. 4th and 1. I guess we're going to get off the field. I'll take it. No booth review. They're going to try out a field goal here. Weird play, but my pick doesn't result in 7, so I'm cool with this. It's still going to be a 1-score game if Dicker the kicker makes it, and Dicker the kicker does make it. 10-3 game. Keep coming out in these low safety sets, so I'm going to try and test them. Marvin Harrison Jr. gets a player bump. Great game, EA. You've never fixed that. Third down and 10. Let's see what we're going to have. No. I'm taking too much time. That's my fault again. That's my fault again. It should have been a pick by Derwin James. That's my fault again. I'm glad that I got away with that. I just panicked. It was 3rd and 10. My passing game isn't it. My running game really isn't it. I'm just not it today. First and 10. A blitz seems to be the only thing that works on these guys. They got to play action. Way to step up on that ball. That should have been a pick, but I guess it's an eye for an eye for Derwin dropping that pick. Second and 10. Third down and 7. We're in man coverage. Let's see what we got. Wide open over the middle is Ladd McConkey with the safety help, as I believe that's Elijah Jones that got burnt. First and 10. First and 10. We got a run here with Gus Edwards. Gus the Bus is dropped in the backfield by number 9, BJ Ojolari. Second and 13. Third and 13. Please don't choke this. Is that going to be Quentin Johnson on the outside? I got Ladd McConkey covered, and he's just going to throw it away. Fourth and 13, and they will be punting again. Second down and 8. We got James Conner once again up the middle. James Conner breaking off 3 tackles. Third and inches. Third and inches. Why would I not run this with James Conner, who gets amazing blocks by Zay Jones and Marvin Harrison up the field? Big run. First and 10. Second down and 4. We got a pulling tight end here on Khalil Mack. He still gets in the backfield, and that puts me in the backfield. Loss of 5. Third and 9. Third down and 9. Let's see what we're going to have. R1 should be open here. That's going to be Michael Wilson up the field, outpacing Junior Colson. Mismatch there. First and 10. First and 10. They are pressed up on Marvin Harrison. That should be an easy touchdown for Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison is going to take it the distance on his first reception of the game, and we're going to tie it up here. First and 10. Let's see what we got here. J.K. Dobbins on the run. I thought it was just going to be another play action. It was a draw play. First and 10. Nice tackle by Elijah Jones. Second down and 7. Let's see what we're going to have here. Probably underneath. No, they're going over the middle. Thankfully, it was a bad throw. Third and 7. Third down and 7. Let's see what we're going to have to the outside. Why is nobody covering that? And, of course, it's Max Melton not doing his job once again. Second down and 7. Let's see what we're going to have. Probably J.K. Dobbins. I got him on this flat step up in front of that. Kaiser White, why are you not moving over to Quentin Johnston's zone? First and 10. Second down and 5. It's going to be a play action once again. Move to the outside. Cover the flat here. Someone go after the QB. I guess it's going to have to be me. I switched off by accident. First and 10 for Justin Herbert. First and 10 for Justin Herbert. Got to move to my flat read, and nobody's covering underneath, I guess. Quentin Johnston gets lit up. Second and inches. Second down and inches. We got to send a blitz here on Herbert. He has way too much time, and finally we're going to get in there for the pressure. It's going to be Kyrus Barnes with the linebacker blitz. Going to take a timeout here. Third and 6. Third down and 6. Let nothing over the middle. It's going to be a screen. Way to get past those linemen, or more like the linemen were retarded and didn't block the one guy in front of him. But still, Kyrus Barnes leaves it to a 4th and 6, and I'll take my final timeout here as the Chargers will take the lead. Dicker, the kicker, puts it up, and he puts it through 13-10. Second down and 3. Let's see what we're going to have. Is that going to be Marvin Harrison? Dot from Kyler Murray. Marvin Harrison, touchdown right at half. I had to drag that out because he wasn't quite there yet. 16-13 against the Chargers, and we get the ball at half. Second down and 6. Let's see what we're going to have. What was that? What was that jump? Third and 6. Third and 6. They have Josh Palmer lined up as like a tight end. What is that? What is that? Terrible coverage. Terrible tackle from whoever that was. First and 10, and they're now in field goal range because of that awful coverage. I'm assuming it's Max Melton. Third down and 10. Let's see what we got here. That's not my zone anymore. He's going right across the middle. It's going to be Quentin Johnston with the first and 10. 3 seconds left. They're just going to take their field goal. Chargers MVP, Dicker the kicker. It's up right down the middle, just like with your mom. 16-17 at halftime, and we get the ball first. First and 10. Let's give it to James Conner. James Conner absolutely swamped in the backfield by Junior Colson at 2nd and 11. I don't even know. Illegal man downfield. Sure, EA. 2nd and 16. Yes, I'm running the ball. Deal with it. James Conner is going to power his way forward and make this a manageable 3rd and 5. Third down and 5. Going to be looking for Marvin Harrison. He's not there. I'm going to take R1. Michael Wilson is going to leave it to a 4th and 1. I know we're on our 35. It's 4th and 1. We're up by 1. I'm going to do 94 Will here and then rotate my fullback or my second string tight end over to the other side so that way Connor can have a lead blocker. 4th and 1. Let's give it to James Conner here. Push it to the outside a little bit. James Conner is going to get there. 1st and 10. That's all we needed. First down and 10. They should be in zone coverage here. Waiting. That should be wide open. The zone coverage picked apart. Zay Jones. 1st and 10. Second down and 3. Let's run away from Derwin James, please. James Conner with amazing blocks there. Ooh, that wasn't even really a juke. The AI kind of just fell on its face, but an amazing block from Marvin Harrison Jr. First and goal, we got an out route with James Conner. Let's just step to the side here. Oh, that's a freebie for Kyler Murray. 24-16 against the Los Angeles Chargers. Ooh, he's hitting that thing. You know what? Let's just take the opportunity to push this out of a one-score game, and they're not even in goal line. Looks like Khalil Mack might move in coverage. Yeah, he does move in coverage, but it should be an easy 2-point conversion, and that should make it a 9-point game for the Los Angeles Chargers. 2-score game. Second down and 9. Let's see what we have here. Now he's going to the corner. Why didn't you drop back? That was my flat route to stay there. Why did the DB not drop back in this? I know I'm a replay goblin. I was clearly playing the flat here. It's not a flat. I was playing the purple zone. I forgot what you call it. You're supposed to be dropping back into a deep zone, Sean Murphy-Bunting. What are you doing? Second and 6. We're sending a blitz here. It's going to be a pass. He has way too much time for a blitz play, and Sean Murphy-Bunting blows man coverage. I know there's supposed to be a safety up there to help him, but why did nobody get in on that blitz? Touchdown, Chargers. Make it a 1-score game. Now, my objective here is to not choke the game away. Oh, nice blocks there. Derwin James, I was afraid he was about to hit stick me. But I just kind of want to run this clock down, run this ball down. I'm not running chew clock quite yet because I've done that in the past and it hasn't worked out for me very well. I just want to hold the ball and keep the Chargers offense off this field, of course, and that will lead to a 1st and 10 for James Conner. Second down and 8. We got an I formation, but I'm going to be passing the ball. That should be the tight end that's there, and he does beat his man. 1st and 10. We are in field goal territory. Will Hernandez has muscle cramps. Keep him in the game, dude. Like, I don't really care if you have muscle cramps, dude. Boo-hoo. We're in the late stage of the game. I need you in this game here. You're one of the better guards, especially on this big run game for James Conner. I was trying to read the hole. That was my fault. 2nd and 9. Bruised sternum will not return for the game. That sucks. Call me crazy. I'm running it on 3rd and 9. If you held your block a little bit longer, Marvin Harrison, I would have had that. But I didn't expect it to give me this good of a position. I know it's like, oh, take the field goal. No, I've always choked way too late in the game. And me going for it on 4th down could be the reason why I choke. But I'm going to go for it anyways. We're going to put R1 on a drag here. We have 2nd string and 3rd string tight ends in the game. 3rd string tight end, Higgins, will make it a 1st and 10 for this Cardinals offense. 1st and 10, let's hand it off to James Conner once again, right up the middle. Number 0 has no idea what he's doing. Another 1st and 10 for James Conner. Let's just keep running this ball. 2nd down and 7. We got a pulling offensive lineman playing as a tight end, and that should be almost a touchdown. I'm running chew clock now. Start of the 4th quarter. I'm just going to keep pounding it here, and they're not even in goal line. James Conner should get an easy touchdown here, and we should reclaim that 2-score lead. James Conner will walk in untouched. 1st touchdown of the day for him, 32-23. And I'm on the wrong guy already, but it is what it is. Go to the flat here. Someone cover over the top. Oh, and he's going to take off and run. Of course, somebody just nail him. 3rd and 1 for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. 3rd down and run 1. It will be a run play. It's going to be read option from Justin Herbert, and he's still going to be fighting. No way Max Melton is getting bullied. And then huge hit stick from Kazir White, but Justin Herbert's a baller. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Let's see what we got here. It's going to be another run. Oh my gosh. Buda Baker, me, a.k.a. got blocked. What was that? Almost teleported through his legs. 1st and goal. 1st big run from J.K. Dobbins on the day. And I'm on the wrong guy already. I don't even know I'm supposed to be covering. I was on the other side of the field. Kyrus Barnes gets beaten coverage by Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Chargers. I don't care if they got a touchdown. We got 5 minutes to burn this clock. 3rd and 5. Yes, I'm running the ball on this anyways. Khalil Mack is going to make a big play. 4th and 2 in my opponent's territory. I'm going for it again. I don't care. We're going to pull out an ISO here, see what they have, stacking a huge box set. So we're going to switch this up, put Murray out there, and then put whoever this is, Higgins, on a drag. We're going to see who we can have. Higgins will be open once again. Same guy. 1st and 10 on the same route. 1st and 10. James Conner here with great blocks. James Conner spins off a man. Derwin James is going to get the tackle. 2nd and 2. Clock is winding. 2nd down and 2. Almost at the 2-minute warning. Great blocks up the field. Offensive lineman has to move, but it's still another 1st and 10. 3rd down and 9. Going to be looking for Michael Wilson. I'm going to have him right over the middle. Michael Wilson is going to save us once again. All their timeouts are gone. We're going to drain this clock and finish the game. 2nd down and 3. We're going to give it to James Conner once again. Lay down, lay down, lay down. And you know what? He takes it in for himself. If we get the extra point, it's a 2-point game. But again, as always, I just hate it whenever the AI purposely drags out the game whenever the game is clearly lost. Either way, we're going to get a win here against the Chargers because of 2 4th down conversions and that big 3rd down play by Michael Wilson. 9-point game. Despite the AI knowing it's over, this will be the final play, and he's going to go deep. He's going to take a shot at least, and it will be a knockout by Budda Baker, and that will be the game as our team moves to 3-4 by the midseason mark at Week 8. Surprising. Back-to-back wins, I didn't think we would ever say that in Season 1 with the Cardinals. Kyler Murray didn't throw like absolute doo-doo this game. My defense let up a bunch of fourth quarter points, but that's normal for my defense. I'm glad we pulled through. When my offense steps up, my game in general just steps up. Whenever we balled out, came back with the win on the Packers in the previous game. It was just a massive W here on Monday Night Primetime at home versus the Chargers. And if we look at the box score here, let's look at the scoring summary. And as you can see, my defense plays great in the first half. 16 points, holding the Chargers to a bunch of field goals, then touchdown. So I guess it's not all bad. It was pretty spread out, but whenever we started putting up 14 points, 8 points, 14, just that was really good. The offense did well. I guess the defense just got chipped at. And honestly, Herbert was the only man playing on this Chargers team, just like in real life. Nobody else was helping him. He was taking scrambles, making great passes in general. Kyler, 1 interception, completely my fault, but 114 pass rating, 2 touchdowns, 241 yards. Other than that, great game, really. James Conner, 5.9 average, 2 touchdowns, 172 yards, specifically because I nonstop fed him in the fourth quarter. So great substitute for Trey Benson. He's still balling. Josh Palmer with 152 yards on us. Let me just look at my stats. I don't need to see that. Michael Wilson, 3 receptions. Not too much passing today. Did we have more rushing attempts than we did have passing attempts? We had 20 passing attempts and 29 rushing attempts. Yes, Greg Roman offense for you. But Marvin Harrison, 2 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 94 yards. Amazing game from him. 1 drop from Michael Wilson from a big hit to Derwin James. Jalen Thompson, 8 tackles for a loss, 2 for B.J. Ojolari, 1 for Zaven Collins, and a handful of others. Sacks, half for Zaven Collins and Kyrus Barnes. Pretty sure it was all Kyrus Barnes on that sack, and then they just gave half to Zaven Collins, but sure. No interceptions for a team, 4 pass deflections total. And yeah, nice, solid game from the team. And Max Melton has an upgrade, and John Gaines, I don't really care. Gonna auto upgrade those guys. And then we will have Week 8 versus the Dolphins, and then I will get Trey Benson back. I was really hoping we would have a bye week so that way we can get Trey Benson back. But hey, James Conner has been great. Dolphins, 85 overall team. I already know Max Melton is going to get destroyed by Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Devin A-Chain. It's going to be terrible next game. Got to start Adams over this guy, Brown. Brown is awful. And everything else here, we have a dev trait revealed. Marvin Harrison Jr., his zone ability. Double me never works. I feel like they completely nerfed it after Madden 20. Rack him up. I never really see a difference in that. First one's free, wrecking ball, smash and grab, fancy footwork, enter the zone, increased success of a stiff arm truck, attempts following the catch, yak him up. When they enter the zone, nearly guaranteed to break their first. Oh, that's actually really good. Success against single coverage, increases their success rate. Okay, ankle breaker. I really like yak him up. That seems pretty good. And then superstar ability, tireless runner. Ball carriers with this ability are effective at recovering the attempted tackles regardless of their current stamina. Okay, that's not really great. Recuperation is something that's actually super underrated. If your player can be on the field at all times, massive W. Harder to knock out of the zone whenever they enter it. Don't really need that. Matchup nightmare. That would make more sense for a slot receiver, but no, we're not going to do that. Deep in elite, reach for it. Reach for its low key. Reach for its low key. Goated Energizer. Replenish portion of stamina. Okay, yeah, we're going to do reach for it. Reach for it is goated. Reach for it is so good. And yeah, that is awesome to see that we get our very first X Factor here in Marvin Harrison Jr. on our offense, of course. Budda Baker got one a couple games ago. But anyways, guys, apart from that, 3-4 at the midseason mark. Super hyped. I'm going to choose the Scouting National Focus in the next episode, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.